Yo, what's up, world? This your boy Jay Movie Mania, and this is another episode of Let Me Talk to You. Yeah, y'all already see on with the other two out of the four hosts. You know what I'm saying? It's Black Arrow. We got Fuego, baby. Talk to us. You feel me? So listen, let's go ahead and talk about these movies, bro. Transformers. Let's go ahead and knock that out, bro. How y'all feel about that, man?
I think Transformers is gonna become a hood classic.
You think so?
It's gonna.
Why you say the hood? Because of the soundtrack, bro?
Bro, the soundtrack, like, there's never been as much slang in Transformers as there was in that movie.
Yeah.
Like,
Did they say?
no,
they ain't said that.
I feel like that was the only thing missing.
if like Optimus Prime was like, roll out, that would be great. That would be amazing.
Oh man. Yo, man, how do you feel about it?
I loved it, man. I thought it was cool that they spent so much time in the Bronx, and then the whole '90s nostalgia. They gave it like the whole first act was just '90s, and after that, it went to another place. But I love the first the first act.
Man, listen. In my opinion, bro, Pete Davidson, aka Mirage, made that movie, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro.
Yeah.
Like people want to talk about Optimus Prime, what's his name? Peter Cullen or whatever his name is. Nah, bro. I'm giving the props to that boy Pete Davidson because, man, if it wasn't for him, that movie would have been like, I hate to say it, in the category of Mark Wahlberg, playing, in Transformers, bro. Like, I'm just being honest.
And I mean, it's true. Pete Davidson has proven that you could date a Kardashian and still thrive.
And survive.
And still thrive. That's what you want.
He's defeated the Kardashian curse.
He has. That the only thing, like, I mean, are we talking spoilers right now?
Yeah, bro, because the movie's already out, bro.
Spoiler alert.
Okay,
spoiler alert.
Alert. Is it not really? Rhino barely says anything. It's supposed to be Beast Wars.
Right. Yes, Rise of the Beast. Like, it was supposed to be Transformers Rise of the Beast. It's 7 minutes, literally, bro. Like, and I'm sitting there like, is Cheetah gonna talk more? Like, no, bro. Like,
they were accessories.
Quiet. Yes, basically.
Accessories. And then for me, it's weird to have an animal as a robot when he's supposed to be in disguise. Like a truck, a plane, bet. You're in disguise. But a big ass robot gorilla. No, that's
simple back at that. Right. I think it was, right?
Look how big that cheetah is. That is not a regular cheetah.
That is not a regular cheetah.
And then they transform at the end. I was like, oh shit! I thought that was.
I thought that was their final form.
No, I knew it wasn't the final form because, man, I grew up on watching that show in the '90s, bro. So I knew the final form was going to be crazy. Yeah, listen, okay, I'm 37, you're 30. It's cool, bro. Like, I mean, it is what it is. But bro, like for real, man. Like,
I remember Beast Wars and the whole Mirage Iron Man thing. It wasn't too far.
Yeah, it wasn't too far from the cartoon.
The only difference is in the cartoon, he was like, "Whoa, how do I do this?"
Yeah.
Put the costume on
and he was already Iron Man, like immediately, bro.
I think they tried to like cover that by saying that he was in the military. And then he also worked on technology, which is the reason.
Which military is this?
Like, yeah, I mean, they ain't be specific. They ain't be specific either. They ain't say like that. Did they say the Air Force or the Navy? Like, they wasn't even specific. Like, they was just like the Air Force.
He could have been at craft services in the military. Talking about.
Well, they say he was a mechanic tech. So like
I mean, but which branch though? Because honestly, I ain't even gonna lie.
Well,
like,
if
they was
know
like
what's going on in the area, whatever one.
They
said
we said it. That's our backup.
So, and that's where I feel me like. But also, man, I want to give a huge props to Toby Nigui. I think that's how you say his name, the rapper. Nigui. Listen, bro. Shout out to you.
You can't be messing up names like that on Juneteenth.
Listen, bro. I mean, two different versions that I heard is Igwe and Igui. So I don't know.
It's Toby.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna Toby. You did a good job, fam.
Good job, Toby Linguini. That's what you just said.
And something with a Linguini, something. Listen, you did an awesome job, brother. Like, I really loved his role, and then I like how they gave a little snippet of how in the next movie he's gonna have a major part in that movie too.
Dope. And then Twizzler stock rise by 10%.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
he said he started by 10%.
You gotta pay attention to these things.
So end credit scene that was dope. The mid credit.
I really can't say it was a mid credit, bro. Really?
It was a mid. It was mid credit.
Mid.
They did like the little soft credits before they show the people who actually make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Cast a little bit of cast and then boom.
Boom, bro.
I
Like
was shocked.
I really wasn't because if you grew up on,
90s baby.
No, I'm an 80s baby, but
Same.
the best era in the world in time is the 90s, period. Don't let nobody else fool you. Like to see the G.I. Joe in it, bro, because I literally said it's either gonna be G.I. Joe or Sector 7 that they gonna bring back. And I was like, boom, at least I was right about. You know what I'm saying?
Which G.I. Joe we getting? We getting Channing Tatum G.I. Joe, The Rock G.I. Joe? Which one we getting?
I ain't even gonna hold you, my boy.
Or we getting a whole new faction to introduce
I hope a whole new fraction,
Yeah,
bro.
it has to be.
Yeah, it has to be, bro, because I ain't even gonna hold you.
Son.
Listen, I thought I did, but I got 5 kids and a wife, my boy, so you know how that goes.
That's a group chat.
Bro, whatever, bro. Slap yourself and repent 6 times, bro. I want to hear that. But no, man, like I really hope we get a whole new cast for G.I. Joe, bro.
Yeah,
like I really do. You know what I'm
agree.
saying? So
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson, he's busy with all his stress right now. He don't need to be in no G.I. Joe.
nah, let it go.
Plus,
So,
I think we're good on like, let's reboot the whole thing.
thing.
Like, we're good on it.
I mean, I seen somebody talking about, how will we, how G.I. Joe is gonna intertwine with Transformers, like, and I'm like, bro, the Decepticons use humans and all these other movies.
Mhm.
Why they can't do the same and tag with the, you know what I'm saying? So
I saw
with Cobra.
a movie review company. Angry Joe. Have you ever watched Angry Joe's?
Yeah.
And he was talking about Transformers, and he said like he hated how much attention they gave to the humans. I'm like, why would you hate that?
I mean, I get it because the story of Transformers is about Transformers. Humans are just
Accessories?
supporting actors, but since you can't sell the story of Cybertron, Decepticons, and then Autobots, you can't sell that story by itself. They need the human element because robots don't have emotions. So give us something to care about. But when you throw in Megan Fox, you throw in Mark Wahlberg, this is clearly a human-driven movie at this point.
Yeah.
It's not like Pacific Rim.
Because without those humans, you have Optimus Prime, who got his whooped for 80% of the movie. And his
what's the Decepticon that was whooping his ass? Terracon, something like that. It was Terracon or something like with Terracon in it.
He was undefeated. He was
this man was whooping the brakes of Optimus Prime.
And Optimus, who don't got a leg to stand on, by the end of the movie, he's talking about, I'm gonna rip your throat out,
and then just automatically whoop dude. I'm like, bro, you couldn't do that the first 5 minutes of the movie.
No power up. It's not like he transformed into something else.
No.
The just his normal base form. Okay? And he just ripped. I'm like, come on.
All of a sudden,
bro.
And then they did the worst of the tropes, man. They did the beam in the sky, and they did the exposable army of whatever those are that the heroes could just tear apart. To give it some appeal with their little pew pew pew. Everybody's doing pew 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 pew, and nothing's blowing up.
Well, as a wrestling fan, I'm gonna let you know what they call them. They're called jobbers.
Okay.
They send the jobbers out to make those main big guys look good.
Power up time.
Yeah. So when they get to the actual big fight, they look more credible, especially with all the losses they took.
Because they got a streak, yeah.
They needed to get a kill streak before they go back in the war. So that's what that's about.
Shout out to the jobbers, the putties.
That's what they were, right?
Foot soldiers. All y'all are important.
Oh, yeah.
We need y'all.
We need y'all, bro. So y'all
need
definitely played y'all part, bro. Like y'all definitely played y'all role, man. So all right, bro. You know what? Let's go ahead and get off that, bro. Let's go ahead and jump into something that we seen.
Well, you gotta give a rating.
Well, I ain't gonna front, bro. Okay, so listen, for y'all that's out there that's watching this video, right? Y'all should already, you know what I'm saying, like and subscribe to this channel.
Please
okay?
do.
Please do.
Let's pause and give them a chance to.
Yes.
Okay. This shorty. Wow.
I know, right? All right, that's enough time for them.
John, you should have subscribed by now.
Listen, so we have basically, what is it, 4 ratings?
Yeah,
No,
4
4.
ratings.
So the first one is
So it's out of 4.
Yeah, it's out of 4.
Trash.
It's trash.
Okay.
It's straight.
It's straight.
Got you.
It's straight.
You know, straight.
I'm a bootleg it.
Bootleg.
Okay.
And
No.
That's streaming. That's streaming, right?
Well, that would be streaming nowadays.
It's streaming. And then 4 is God damn.
Yeah.
One of them ones.
That means like, bro, like it just blew our minds.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
boom, like, just, you know what I'm saying? So
it's trash, it's straight. Stream it, goddamn.
Yeah.
It's straight.
It's straight.
It's straight.
It's straight.
For me, I was streaming, but that's because I'm a '90s kid, so I don't really have that much recollection of the Beast Wars to actually.
The reason why I'm saying it's straight is because they should have gave the primals, you know, Maximals, the Beast. They should have gave them more time because I'm like that is the only thing that I was disappointed in when it came to this movie. They did not give them much screen time at all. And
it was a total of 17 minutes.
So yeah.
Damn, you did that math?
No, I mean, you know, I'm into this. Like,
come on, bro.
Stuff.
Like,
so it's like they got 5 minutes in the beginning. They got that 2 to 3 minutes in that middle battle. They got another 5 minutes in the end battle.
Yeah.
And then when the bird turns rogue,
yeah,
it's a total like 17 minutes.
So
Daddy, chill.
Listen, bro. That's why. That's why when he said, I said, "Yep, he got it right."
Yeah, for me, it was streaming.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Would you see? I would watch it again if they didn't shut off the whole night. Like the '90s thing was there, and then it was gone, and it was done with the whole.
Well, the '90s
thing.
only exists in Brooklyn.
Right.
When you leave Brooklyn, it's no longer. Even if you go to Brooklyn now, it's still '90s. they still have jukeboxes and stuff like that.
I mean, I get.
They break dancing on the card boxes.
Yeah,
that's still happening.
All right, so listen, bro. So we went ahead and gave it that rating. Cool. Now let's go ahead and give this other movie a rating, bro. Like we just gonna go ahead and talk about it. Just dig in. The Flash.
Hated it.
I got into a debate today with someone who was like, saw your review of The Flash. I 100% disagree with you. I loved it.
I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. Yeah. I give it like, no. I'm gonna tell you my rating on it later. Listen, to me, it wasn't trash and it wasn't great. It was good. That's what I'm telling you. Like to me, it was good. Like it was a good DC movie. Out of all the movies that they've been producing, it was a good DC movie.
I would,
cause mind you, the only 2 movies that I think are up there when it comes to DCEU or whatever you want to call it is Man of Steel and Aquaman. Oh no, I'm sorry, 3. And Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's it.
Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut.
Snyder Cut. Yeah.
I think this film was a beta test for if people would go for Michael Keaton reprising the role in geriatric action Batman.
You think so?
100%. I would not be surprised if in the next 6 months to a year, Keaton comes back. He's gonna do Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna come back and do Batman.
I mean, I already seen articles out there saying that the Flash 2 script is already done. It just has to be greenlit. That's it. So come on. Speak your piece, my boy.
Just why? Why you made it?
like who asked for this?
No, honestly, it's like I already told you, I don't look at the Daniel.
What?
Is that
Ezra Miller?
Yeah.
I called the man Daniel. I don't look at Ezra Miller as a good Barry Allen.
Nope.
He's not a good Barry Allen. I've seen what a good Barry Allen is.
He's talking about the show, y'all.
And I'm talking about the show, y'all. That's a good Barry Allen.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay? Like, a friend told us when it comes to Barry Allen, you have to have a very decent mixture of emotional quality and comedic quality.
And Grant Gustin does not have it. I'm sorry. He does not have the...
That man is crying every other episode.
No. Emotional, yes. But the comedic relief,
no. That's why
Ezra doesn't have either one of those.
At all.
But my thing is, if that was the case, that man would have been Flash in the Flash movie, y'all. Somebody saying something that obviously would not
that makes good sense. If he was that good, he would have transcended.
Because he was in a TV show. They had a crossover.
Yeah. And that was only for what, like 7 seconds?
7 seconds, yeah. About as fast as it took me to realize that the Flash movie was garbage.
The movie was not trash, man. It was good. Listen, bro, like, my thing is like...
You saw it twice. You saw it 3 times.
I saw it 3 times.
Yikes.
I saw it 3 times.
They call that torture in some countries.
Listen,
it's like watching Doom.
Listen, to see that George Clooney is back as Batman, bro. I liked
Michael
it.
Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
No, and I said the end credit. I literally just said to see George Clooney.
By the way, this whole thing is spoiler film.
Yeah, like
By the
it's
way.
spoilers. By the way, if you don't know, the end credit
Oh, when
showing
they were doing
that
the fan
George
service.
Clooney, as Batman, I was like, cool. I can respect that because the direction that James Gunn is going with DC. Okay, the next Batman movie we will see is called Batman. What, The Brave and the Bold?
Brave and the Bold.
And that is when he's bringing in Bruce Wayne's son, Damian. In my opinion, though, I would never pick George Clooney. It would have stayed as Ben Affleck.
Affleck is my Bat, and then Clooney's my Bruce.
You know what? I can really agree with that. You ain't getting no argument from me from that one.
That's my Bat. Because Clooney was the epitome of snooty billionaire. He had like that. His hands was always in his pockets. I'm like, you rich.
It's funny because in the end credit, that boy hand was in his pocket.
That's how he walked around.
He didn't even see the end credits yet, yo.
I mean,
That's funny.
in reality, it's Kevin Conroy, and then Affleck, and then Clooney, as far as my Bats go.
Also, the CGI was terrible to me. Like
Nintendo 64 quality.
Yeah, like
dang, the disrespect.
It was
at an all-time high.
red, green, and yellow wire. Like,
you know what? People always want to complain about CGI, but I'm like, well, go ahead and create some software where you can make it look better.
They got the software. This is not our problem to solve.
When
they got the software. And the budget.
So you've watched the TV show, right?
Yeah, that's some of it.
Well, like when they go into the Speed Force in the TV show, because they understand that they don't have the best CGI, they just make it the real friggin' world.
Right.
Whatever coliseum of time this dude went into, I'm like,
my boy, listen, I ain't gonna lie. When he started running, right? And I'm like, where is he going? And the big old arena just opened. I say, is he in Rome?
Right.
I'm like, this gladiator we watching right now? Hold on, bro.
And then all of a sudden he can like remote control time. He's like, if I run forward, I go forward. If I do a moonwalk, I go back. What?
What?
I'm flipping through Flashpoint like, where? Where does this happen?
And he made a total mockery of the Speed Force.
Did
in that movie.
Disrespectful. And it helped me understand how this clearly Latina woman is so obsessed with spaghetti. I was thrown off. This woman is nowhere near Italian. And she's like, we got to make spaghetti on Sunday. I'm like, why?
Listen, his mama died all for a can of spaghetti, bro.
And I looked.
And his dad went to prison.
I mean, a can of tomatoes.
There was no adobo in that cart.
Right.
No adobo.
Bro, I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. Like, what would have made this movie great is if they would have showed the Reverse Flash. But that has to be for the next one.
They positioned it like the Reverse Flash was gonna be there.
But at least at least something like show like something run across the screen or something.
Just have Sonic run by.
Something, just give us something, bro.
Turns out it's the most worst form of Savitar I've ever seen in life. Like, how did this budget TV show do Savitar better than the movie?
Listen, this is the last Flash we're gonna get. They're gonna I guarantee they wash Flash. DC's gonna try to save face because of all of everything he's doing off camera.
I mean, but you see what James Gunn said? Like, he was like, the Flash, what it was, the new Aquaman, Matt Reeves' Batman, and something else. Like, he was like, they're just separate from what he's doing. So if we don't get another Flash movie with Ezra Miller, don't be disappointed because James Gunn already announced it that, yeah, bro, like, they're their own thing if he decides to continue that.
If we don't get another Flash movie with it's probably because he's in jail.
doing extensive time in prison.
Oh my God. I ain't say that, bro. He said that. Bro. I ain't got
and I mean, the ticket sales obviously reflect how people are feeling about seeing the movie.
I think all them damn screenings that Warner Brother did affected the ticket sales, dog. Because I ain't gonna lie, how many screenings did they have for Flash?
It was
in like a 2-month span? No, bro. If I saw it 3 times in a month.
But everybody's not privy to screening, so that's a small like group of people.
But yeah, bro, but I ain't gonna lie, boy. Like they really wanted some good reviews for this movie or something, but I don't know.
I honestly think because of like stuff that Ezra has done,
yeah.
And it sucks. There's some good acting in this movie.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good
emotional
in it.
moments. Yeah.
But because of Homeboy,
I'm not even gonna lie. Like if it wasn't for Keaton
carried.
Okay, and honestly, you know what? I'm mad that they cut a lot of the cameos out too.
There was supposed to be more?
It was supposed to be more.
Yeah. Like what?
Oh, bro. Who else was supposed to show up in this thing? I think Cyborg was supposed to show up in this thing. Henry Cavill was supposed to be in there, bro. Like it was a lot of cameos.
Hodgepodge.
And when they did that scene in this tunnel, this time coliseum, and they're showing all these other superheroes, I'm like, is this not a good time to put Grant in there? Like, wow, you can't put him in this one.
That's true. Like you should have, yeah. But Michael Keaton saved the movie, and also Supergirl. What's her name? Sasha. I forgot her last name.
Oh, you mean Angry Girl? Yeah, she's cool.
Mitty.
I mean, listen, I enjoyed her. Okay,
she served no purpose.
I enjoyed her. Okay?
She just got bodied. You
know what? No.
Embodied.
I'll take back what I said. She disappointed me, and this is why. How the hell, okay, you Supergirl.
Right.
Okay. If your cousin whooped General Zod's ass in Men of Steel, how the hell you couldn't whoop General Zod's ass in this movie? Now, mind you,
and different. It's multiple realities. She couldn't whoop his ass.
and that was disappointing because, like, one, she had this man beat, and she just took her eyes off the prize. I'm talking about literally, like, you just couldn't kill the man and then do the little whole mess with his arm thing, the little computer thing, whatever.
She's fueled by anger.
Yeah, I see that.
And anger is a poison.
Yeah, she didn't have family.
It was okay.
She's like the exact opposite of like her like TV show self. Because the TV show, that Supergirl's too damn bubbly.
No, like, very bubbly.
She happy as hell.
Yeah, unicorns and rainbows. So, all right, bro. So, I mean, obviously, y'all heard our ratings, but we just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna give it it's straight.
It's straight.
Basura.
It's straight.
I would not press play again.
I see it for free when it's streaming. If I feel like it. If my littlest one decides. Listen, if my littlest one want to watch it, then I ain't got no choice.
There you go.
It is what it is. But other than that, I'm not playing them on. But anyways, let's get something that, that comes out on the 30th, I think it is, on June 30th. Mm-hmm. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny.
I ain't seen it yet.
He hasn't seen it yet, but me and Fuego saw it.
Geriatric action. All these old actors coming back playing their younger roles, and they just
they need WD-40 like on the elbows, the joints, all that, my boy.
And they just keep coming back. I'm like,
I mean, but I will say that it's the perfect ending to a sensational franchise.
Yes, I agree.
Because I ain't gonna front. Like the whole time, I can't say this is a spoiler because obviously he's the hero. So yeah, I can tell you this. I can go ahead and tell you this. I can go ahead and just tell you this. We thought the man was gonna die.
Fact.
Like hands down. Like I can just
several times.
Several times.
He was supposed to die.
No, he gonna be the next Fast and Furious.
No, trust me, bro. They are done.
Like,
once y'all watch Indiana Jones, y'all will see why we say, yeah, it is done. But what they did touch on, which honestly, if they decide to continue it, in his first movie, in Indiana Jones, Last Crusade, the first one, okay? Like, the relationship between him and the little kid, like they kind of piggybacked off that in this story, but we ain't gonna tell you how. So if they want to continue it, they kind of can if they wanted to.
I personally dislike children in films. I feel like they slow the whole thing down.
I mean, because in reality, like they slow
the whole thing down.
They're only for horror films.
You on your own.
Yeah, it was a really good treasure hunt, history lesson, ton of exposition. Lots of more exposition than Matrix Revolution, like ergo, you know what I mean? It was just exposition, and all of it was important, but it was just like, it's like heavy-handed. But I love the whole treasure hunt. I love the whole backstory. I didn't like him creaking around like.
Yeah, acting like my man can actually fight fast.
Right.
Nah, bro, you know you slow. Somebody gonna see that punch coming like 2 miles away.
And parry it and then hit you with a down forward heavy punch.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've never been like an Indiana Jones. I don't think I've watched one of those movies, so I can't. I'm probably not gonna watch it. Like for me, my Indiana Jones like National Treasure. You know, like
it's like that.
It's like that.
At least this one is like that. The other ones are kind of.
I like National Treasure.
Oh, National Treasure. Yeah. Listen.
The Da Vinci Code was like that too.
Disney, I'm mad that y'all ain't never make a third one. Y'all came out with the show and y'all canceled it, but y'all ain't gonna make a third.
People keep sleeping on him.
Come on, man. Like, come on.
Nick Cage has amazing.
People keep sleeping.
Nick Cage cannot do no wrong in my eyes. Okay.
I like Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider was decent.
Ghost Rider was decent.
Like, a lot of people don't like it.
Ghost Rider is the Fast and the Furious of the Marvel MCU at the time.
Yeah,
it was just fun to watch. It didn't make no sense. Just turn your brain off.
I like the sequel.
It's straight.
It's straight.
So I mean, so like, you know, what would y'all rate Indiana Old Jones?
I liked it more than I thought I would like it. At the end of it, I was like, oh, this is nice and heartwarming. I'd stream it again. I would stream it again. Just so I can have YouTube open or a wiki open and then be like, who is that for real?
Before I give it the rating, me and him was talking, and we gotta agree. What's his name? Mads Mikkelsen. No eyebrows himself. Let me tell you something. That any role he plays,
amazing,
grabs
you. Yeah.
Even in this one, bro. From the moment he stepped on screen, you just felt his presence. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I agree.
That man.
Quality. Bond level supervillain.
Yes.
Very, because I love a smart villain.
Like, for listen.
I don't like the cartoon.
Listen, I ain't even gonna hold it, bro. Once I win the Powerball jackpot tonight, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and fund my own movie. And he's gonna be the star.
You see why y'all gotta like subscribe? Because this is the type of behavior that's gonna keep him. He has a gambling addiction.
Actually, I don't.
If you guys subscribe, you can help him.
Enable him?
And it would be enabling.
See that? Y'all drive me, yo.
You know what? It's not that bad.
We ain't gonna talk about his high cholesterol. Let's just keep that off the table. But anyways, nah, man. But it's Indiana Jones in the Dials of Destiny, man, like I give it a stream it. I stream it again. I stream it.
Yeah, it was definitely a stream.
Yeah, so
there was nothing else notable about that film. Mads Mikkelsen.
Yeah.
Whoever that lady
I mean, the familiar faces you love from the franchise, you will see.
Yep.
Some faces we ain't gonna tell you which ones, but you will see if you're a fan of Indiana Jones franchise.
Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
The bad guys were disposable outside of Mads.
Oh no, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That line that was in the beginning of the movie with the certain agent.
Don't go too deep.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
But other than that, I'm really thinking about the rest of the cast, and I'm like,
so what I would ask you, would you watch that or would you watch Uncharted?
So I don't like Holland. He always looks like that. Like he's got a mouthful of food. He's like, when his mouth moves like this.
Oh, you are gonna get some hates.
What next time you look at him on anything, he looks like he has a cheeks full of food, and he's going. He talking like that.
In the words of Tom Holland, and I'm pretty sure he would see it, he would be like, "Come on, man. Why
I can't do it. I'll be turning it off.
I love that movie.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Uncharted, I would rather watch Uncharted, to be honest with you. Like,
there you go.
If I had a choice.
But it was better than Crystal Skull.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't know if that's because of Shia LaBeouf, but
we ain't gonna talk about that.
It was better than that.
But anyways, once again, y'all, I'm J Movie Mania. This Black Arrow, this Fuego. And this is Let Me Talk to You. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you next time.